I think both engineering and art. Well, I'm a visual artist, but art in general, even the music too. I think their original inspiration comes from nature. And we observe nature, and from there we learn things. And we abstract many elements. That's particularly the capacity human being has. But engineering and art sometimes looks like taking different direction. But I think essentially they never be apart. That's my idea. If we look back at Renaissance time, all the people, artists, are also engineers. And that's why they created incredible art and inspired engineers also. So I think nature is a connecting point for many different fields.
I think we all use design thinking, and we all work at interfaces. We all work at the interfaces between us and what's around us. So we work at the interface of nature and what we construct in nature. Design thinking, from the artistic standpoint, is where the artist is looking at what's there, seeing it in the perspective of nature, of underlying currents. The engineer looks at design thinking and says, how do I use what I can see and construct something useful? So design thinking is getting us outside of the norm. It's getting us to a broader thinking, sometimes what appears to be more disconnected thinking.
Basically, he would look at the landscapes, the trees, the animals, how people represented the Black Hills as a different perspective based on what they see. And that kind of made me think about how we kind of do the opposite here at school, where as us engineers, we look at it as an aspect of, well, how can we get our subsystems to, for example, on our Baja car, to actually function together, but yet in the end have a visual appeal.
I feel if we talk about nature and people try to find how they feel in nature or what kind of connections they have, they really can share things in different fields. That's my impression through a workshop.
Engineers tend to take a starting point, progress from a starting point to a product. And the starting point sometimes could be adjusted in many different ways. It should be adjusted in many different ways. And the more different perspectives we can take, the better chance we have to solve a complex design problem. So the artist and the engineer both use design thinking. We use design thinking to construct something new. They use design thinking to see what's there and also construct something new. I find it fascinating with Yuki. He looks at this, he takes chunks of nature and removes bits and pieces to create something. We take elements in nature, constructed nature, artifacts and so on, and we build them up into a product. We're both using design thinking.